Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude. Welcome back to League Battles. Welcome back to videos on my channel. Welcome back to Pokemon content on my channel. This is the WBE Week 1 against the New York Marauders against Drew, aka Mr. Talent. His channel's great. Go check out his link in the description. It will be there. He's got a lot of great content. This is a throwback of all throwbacks. The webcam recording, I don't give a shit if you don't like it. I'm doing this shit for me. This is my ride, and you're going to enjoy it. If you're not going to enjoy it, get the fuck out of the van, okay? We got a lot of people that want to ride this van. If you don't want to be a part of this caravan, don't be. Throwing it back to my 2007 days when I first started uploading on YouTube over 12 years ago. This is the homage. It was on a 3DS, so I figured let's send off the 3DS the same way that we sent it on. So this is a battle, obviously. So I got Azelf, Vaporeon, Thundurus, Clefable, Garchomp, Aggron. My opponent has Ambipom, Nihilego, Latias, Empoleon, Mega Audino, and that is, of course, a Buzzwole. Let's get into the news. Let's see what the business is. This is what this is all about. I have my monster way over there, and it's not. It is. I'm gonna have to get it at some point. I'm not a bit. You know what? I lead Azelf. And he is going to go ahead and lead his Ambipom. I thought about going into Aggron on the fake out, but that was just going to invite a low kick in. And if I go to Aggron on the fake out, then he can just go for a low kick. Then I can go into something that I have that is not faster than Ambipom because I didn't bring a Scarf user. Because honestly, I didn't think he'd bring Ambipom, mostly because I'm a dumb piece of shit moron. So, you know, no excuses. You know, it's a reason. It's not an excuse. He goes into his Slick Daddy. That's a stupid penguin. I go into Vaporeon, and at this point, I figure, I imagine he's not going to be carrying the Grass Knot. I imagine he's not going to be carrying Hidden Power Grass at all either. So I go for a Scald, and that does, he doesn't have an Assault Vest. He goes for Stealth Rock, so he confirms he has no Assault Vest. At this point, I'm just going to keep firing off Scald to try and get that sweet, tasty burn. I figure, so I didn't see any leftovers. He can't be Assault Vest, didn't see leftovers. I don't think he's a choice user with Stealth Rock. So I figured on the off chance that he was a choice user, I'm just going to go ahead and Scald again. Because he might have, he might have been Life Orb too, right? But I figured, maybe he was some kind of odd, like, choice Scarf with, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even Scarf. I don't even notice the speed at that point. But either way, going to Thunders, don't notice the no leftovers. So I figure, this motherfucker's a fucking Walkenberry. He's a Walkenberry? Wakanberry? I don't give a shit how you pronounce it, because that berry ain't gonna fucking help you. I figure he is that berry. Wakan, Wakan. It doesn't matter if it was a berry grown from the succulent soil of Wakanda. It's not saving you today. It's not saving you today, son. That is going to be Empoleon going all the way down. Wakanberry and Vindication, baby. I was correct. So he in fact does die. And we are cruising, moving, grooving. Great stuff. Nihilego's here, and I decide, you know what? He's going to predict me to switch. I'm going to go for a Psychic. He does predict me to switch. Now, I had an option of Psychic or a Psyshock. I chose Psychic because I figured I would not ever have the nuts to stay in against a faster Nihilego. I will be able to outspeed non-Scarf Buzzwole. That's probably the better option. Who would have thought that only 4 turns in, I would have stayed in on Nihilego, predicting a switch. So I do, and you're going to notice all these random jumps because my OBS decided to just keep making my microphone go mute. So every time I notice it goes mute, I got to cut it and then sort of splice it. So just bear with me. It's as though it was back in 2007 all over again. So he goes for a Power Gem, and that does more than I thought. It really does. But I know now that I could probably get Stealth Rocks up and get my own rocks up so I can start getting some damage on his things like Latias and, Buzzwole and maybe Nihilego back on the way in and Ambipom. So I think rocks will be a helpful treat here. And Drew knows that because he goes into Mama Beef, I think just to see what I'm going to do or to even sacrifice something if I head smash. But I kind of assumed he would switch, so I just get my stealth. Now, after I get my rocks up, I'm thinking to myself, why would he bring in Audino? And at the time, I didn't quite consider the fact that, maybe he brought it into sacrifice and a possible head smash of some kind. So I actually figured, maybe he's got some kind of a flamethrower, hidden power fighting type deal. But actually, he just wanted to, apparently, based on that play there, just to sacrifice his Audino. So he goes into Buzzwole. Actually, I go into Clefable, and at this point, I'm like, I could live a Poison Jab. I know I can live a Poison Jab. I am poisoned. I am unaware because he's got 2 Beast Boost users and a possible Gyarados. So I got to be prepared for any sort of boosting. He's probably got Combine, Latias as an option as well. So Clefable is I'm gonna be able to stay in on Clefable or on Buzzwole. I don't fear Buzzwole in the slightest. So he does then go into his own Audino, and I'm just going to go ahead and fire off a Moonblast. And this is going to be a war for the ages here. It's going to be an Audino versus Clefable, like you know, I want to call it a war, but it's really not. It's more like a have you ever seen that dueling pianos thing, and you know, dueling banjos, those thing? So now imagine the same concept. It's two guys on stage, but instead of pianos or a banjo, they just take a nap, and whoever naps the longest wins. So you know, it's just dueling naps. I am going to go into my Thunders, actually. I kind of figure, you know, he might try and get up a Wish here, maybe pass to his Nihilego. He might get one to try to pass into his Buzzwole. He does get up a Wish, and there was a lot of predicting that I made during these turns here about what he might want to do. I actually kind of thought here, that's why I go for a Psychic, I believe. That he was going to go to Nihilego. Yeah, I thought he was going to pass it to Nihilego on a possible... I don't even know what. Maybe I don't even know. But I thought maybe he'd go to Nihilego to get that Wish up. Maybe he thought I would Volt Switch. So I just go for a Sludge Wave. It's gonna do a significant amount of damage. Maybe he thought on the Sludge Wave he'd go to Nihilego. That is a lot of damage. But he goes for Wish again, motherfucker. And I'm like, all right. He knows I have Sludge Wave. He's just... the worst fucking part about this whole thing is I have goddamn Nasty Plot on this shit. I just figured he was going to switch to Nihilego. I thought I was going to be there too. It's not there either. I am a dumb human who makes dumb decisions, so I'm doubling down on my dumbness. Okay, sometimes, like, smart people do dumb things. And sometimes dumb people do smart things. But I'm just a dumb person who also does dumb things. It's not good. So I go for a Psychic here. And I figure that does not do that much. Doesn't do that much. It doesn't. But I get the Special Defense drop, which is, you know, magnifique. So I am not too concerned about going into Clefable here. Aware, and that... Oh, man, my OBS is really working hard. It's interesting because I recorded with a webcam, but I got my eyes fixated on the microphone volume, making sure it's still going. Because I think I had to cut like 3 or 4 times already, so... It's not going to be clean either. It's not going to be clean. I am not going to splice these together well. We're going back full 2007 vibe, man. We gotta pay homage to our roots. So he goes for a Calm Mind, and I'm thinking to myself, well, this is just, you know, nice, right? I enjoy where this is going. I don't know if Drew is a big fan of what's happening here, but I personally am a big fan of what's happening here. And so I am poisoned. He's gonna Calm Mind again. And he's obviously aware now that I'm unaware, but he's still Calm Minding. Why could that be, I thought to myself. You know, I don't know what he could have. I don't know what he could be trying to do. I am going to just keep trying to Moonblast, because if I get a crit, he fucking dies. So all I got to do is get a crit, but I got a special attack drop this time. So now I'm like, so he's pretty much like one Calm Mind in the hole, because he has a special defense drop and a special attack drop. So he's, you know, he's had one Calm Mind. So I'm only poisoned one time, which is, you know, nice. But he's going to go for a cover. And I'm thinking, you know what, this is totally fine. I can just, you know, I am poisoned, sure, but I can just get up a Wish. He can't really do a lot to me. I have my own Calm Minds, but I didn't want to use those because I'm poisoned. If I wasn't poisoned, I would have used my own Calm Minds. But if I was poisoned, not taking damage, he would know right off the gate that I was, you know, magic. I'm just going to keep going for Moonblast. I don't really see a downside, or, you know, I don't really see anything that can... I don't see any problems with that. I've seen Refresh. I've seen Calm Mind. He knows I'm poisoned. He's got to imagine that I'm wished to some capacity, right? So he's going to keep going. He's going to go for Recover again. But again, I'm only one crit away. I didn't get any burns in the Scald. I'm only one... I mean, I'm getting my special attack, special defense shot. I'd much rather just get a crit. I'm only one crit away from taking this bad boy out, right? And I continue to try. I'm hammering away. And he's going to keep Calm Minding. This is a losing battle right now if I were to keep the same sort of formula that I'm at. And I've had to cut now like 5 or 6 times. I am getting annoyed and frustrated with OBS. It just keeps losing. My microphone is not losing connection. It's not. It's just cutting out randomly for no reason at all in OBS. It still recognizes the fact it's getting picked up. In other programs, it's still connected. I don't know what OBS is doing, but it's really making this a much longer and more difficult process than it has to be. Much longer and more difficult process than it has to be. Title of your sex tape. Boom! I drop a boom every now and again. So, Clefable is so this is things that are not good, right? The fact that he is continuing to calm mind without a care in the world. I'm gonna switch out, try to get a wish off with Vaporeon, and then pass that back on Clefable. And he is gonna take this opportunity. I'm gonna obviously get poisoned. He's gonna take this opportunity to just recover himself. You know, he is showing absolutely no apprehension or fear for the strategy he's deciding to employ. And my brain is, I still couldn't put the pieces together. Again, because as we discussed earlier, I'm a dumb person who does dumb things. So, couldn't put it together before. He's going to keep calm minding. I have Toxic on my Aggron, and he's just going to keep calm minding. He's still going. I figure, you know, worst case, if I can get a Toxic up, because I've seen Recover, I've seen Calm Mind. I don't know what else. He's probably got Recover, Calm Mind, maybe like a Dragon Pulse, Psychic type deal. Maybe he's got, you know, that's kind of what I'm imagining right now, or like a Psyshock or something like that. Dragon Pulse, Psyshock, something like that. So that's what I'm imagining it's set to be at this point. Because I got two fairies on my team, right? I got Clefable and I got Shiinotic. So if he had that set, that really wouldn't do him too much good. So I go into Aggron now, and he keeps Calm Minding. So I have an option. I can go for Dragon Tail or Toxic here. But I make the decision, if I miss Dragon Tail, right? If I miss Dragon Tail and he does not get switched out, I just straight up fucking lose. I just lose. I can't stall him out. So I figure, you know what? I'm gonna Toxic. He fucking powered my ass. Are you fucking? But I lit that shit because I'm goddamn Aggron. I lit that shit because I'm goddamn Aggron. And I see now his strategy. So I got stored power, and maybe his fourth move still befuddles me at the moment in time. But the funny thing is that you guys will see it in about 14 seconds. So you guys will be seeing it very shortly about what his fourth move is. And I realized, you know, I probably should have gone for Dragon Tail. But again, if I missed, you know, he would have just lost. So that I can't stall him. Are you? Stored power, baby. There he goes again, and he killed me. So should have gone for Dragon Tail. Aggron's down. So at this point, I can go into Vaporeon, and I can kind of stall him out with Toxic a little bit. I can, you know, I can get some Wish support Vaporeon, and Clefable's gonna do things. So you know, that's still a possibility for me. So I bring in Vaporeon. I'm like, okay, great. I'm gonna go ahead and gonna get a Wish up, and I'm gonna be. Are you motherfucking me right now? Oh my God! So I have no Dark types. I have no Dark types. Why do I have no Dark types? What am I thinking? What kind of fucking moron am I? What do I have Dark? Why I should have seen this. I should have seen this, but I did not see this. Why? Because I'm a dumb person who does dumb things and makes dumb decisions. If you cannot tell at this moment in time, Latias is just gonna go ahead and fucking give me the old sweep, right? The old gentleman's sweep. Let me get one kill in and then get me right out of the building. He's going to go ahead and sweep me. It's going to be the end for me. I heal Bell because I decide to try and get at least myself not poisoned so I can maybe live. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm an idiot. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Guys, listen, okay? What's going to happen for the rest of this video is you're gonna watch this shit, and I'm going to do some dumb shit on the rest of the video, because if I continue to speak here, I might cry. I don't want you guys to see a grown man cry over a Pokemon battle. So, God fucking damn it, dude.